was going to work or not, but we're going to go for it. So we're trying a little bit of a different format, a little bit of a different bit of the section, something. Holy crap, bro! This is LBA.
Let me show them some fancy action now.
We're going to make sure that we're rolling. We're rolling. Had a little bit of fun getting this set up today. We're going to react live to the Tokyo Game Show. Xbox is the only one I can freaking sit through. Everything else is freaking boring or freaking cringe, bro. So I think it's going to be a good show. I haven't seen any other content, and I hope you haven't either. I hope I'm the virgin video. Uh-oh. And then they start out with warnings. I love it. Please. Warn me. Harder, Daddy.
Listen to me, Jack.
Listen.
Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will.
Just because soldiers are incredibly
Politics
sexy.
determine who you face on the battlefield.
Is that why you abandoned me?
The only thing we can believe in with absolute certainty is the mission.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov.
I think we're good.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands
Soviets?
on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
I'm gonna be throwing
Are
my,
you one of Vulcan's men?
No. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
away from the Soviets.
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo.
If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world
I am
war.
jacked up on freaking Monster Hunter right now.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
There's a really cool rabbit hole if you want to go down as far as like Russian firearms.
Sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
Like Cold War firearms. Wow. You can get them dirt cheap too, and they take really
Sokolov is a little
hot
gift from my
loads.
new hosts.
Hot loads.
Are we taking him with us?
Really hot
This
loads.
one is simply just a trial.
Okay!
Nation to carry into battle.
Hey, you get to see me. I thought I'd do live reaction. This looks amazing, by the way. I should focus on the games. Yeah, focus on the game. Shut up.
It'll be our friend, the American defector.
Defector. That looks amazing. That's gonna crush.
People aren't the ones who
That game is gonna
dictate the
crush.
missions.
Is that on all?
Then who does?
The Times.
Is that multiplat? It should be multiplat. But
Sorry,
God
I'm late.
damn, is that gonna be? Uh-oh. Who is it? Whisper or whatever her name is? Silent? Is it Silent? Who needs to like be naked?
Xbox 東京ゲームショー2024ブロードキャストへようこそ MC の荒木美鈴です。今見ていただいたのはコナミのメタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーターの最新映像です。このタイトルを新しい世代のプレイヤーの皆さんにも
That's
触れ
one
てい
thing
た
that
だ
I
くの
think
が
like
とても楽
Ubisoft
しみ
like
です。
forgets
本日
is
は
that
日本、
Americans,
アジア、
especially
世界各
American
地で発売中のタイトルや
freaking
発売が
love
予定されているタイト
Japan.
ル
And
に
when
つい
you
て
mess with
Xbox 用
Japan,
ゲームの
you
ニュー
mess
スや
with
最新情
us.
報、さらには今日が初公開となる情報をお伝えします。皆さんにとって嬉しいお知らせもあるかもしれません。
I like her fashion too.
そして今日から Xbox でいくつかのゲームがプレイ可能となります。また Xbox のエグゼクティブを務めるフィル・スペンサーとサラ・ボンドがお話をするほか、新しい予告編や初公開のプレイ映像を披露してくださる
and I
世
saw a woman,
界中のクリエイターに
and
もお
she
話
was
を
more
伺
like
いま
Eastern
す。
European, but
その前に
her
まず
fashion
は
was just
Xbox 用の自社ゲームをいくつかご紹介します。
like
それではご
runway,
覧
but
ください。
everyday runway, like impeccable fashion. And I walked up to her. I was wearing a suit as well. And I said, you know what? Your fashion is impeccable. I just wanted to pay you that compliment. And then I got back in the line we were in or whatever. We were both in a couple different lines. And literally her and she was like old. I mean, she was a mature woman. She was like 25, 28. And then all of a sudden her parents, she's like, oh, I'm traveling with my parents. And the parents are talking to me like I'm practically trying to set up a wedding. You know, they're like, where are you from? And, you know, what's your name? And can we stay in contact? You know, like, they're trying to marry her off right there in line. And I'm like, I was actually like, man, I was like, I kind of cooled it, but I was like, woo, you could do a lot worse, I can tell you that. Rise of the new man. Oh my god, it's a man samurai. It's a Japanese samurai as a samurai. Wow, Ubisoft. Are you taking notes? Are the Guillemets watching this show? How about let's have a male Japanese samurai as a samurai in your Assassin's Creed game? How about that? You want me to consult and straighten your business model out? Call me. Slide into my DMs. Jesus Christ. Like pretty much any decent gamer that's been around for a while could completely straighten out their business
Minasan, konnichiwa. Xbox no Phil des. Welcome to the Xbox Tokyo Game Show
Starcraft.
2024 broadcast.
He's wearing a StarCraft.
It's a pleasure to be back
He's
at
going
Tokyo
for, like,
Game
old
Show
school,
with the latest
and he's got the
announcements and
clasping his
updates from our
hands.
creative teams and our publishing partners.
I don't mean to say anything, Phil, but you got
Special
some
thanks
big
to
meat
everyone
hooks,
at
bro.
CESA for your
hate
continued
to
work
get, like,
on
punched
behalf
in the
of
face with that
players,
shit.
publishers, and game creators here in Japan
Uh-huh.
and throughout Asia. We're
Okay, Big
continuing
Softy.
to see growth in the region. This year, more people are playing with Xbox across all devices in Asia
listening?
than ever before.
Are you listening?
And we've seen the largest number of Xbox console players in the region to date. We have a terrific lineup of games from our
listening,
creative teams
PlayStation?
at Activision, Bethesda, Blizzard, and Xbox Game Studios coming to Xbox consoles, PC, and Game Pass before
He
the
knows
end
this
of
is
the
a big
year.
deal.
Next week,
It's
the
his pleasure to
Starfield
do this.
expansion, Shattered Space,
He loves
will be
gaming. If
available
you love
to players
gaming, you
everywhere.
love Japan.
It's the new story expansion to Starfield
Period.
from the team at Bethesda Game Studios, where the players will explore a mysterious new planet while they find unique weapons, spacesuits, and gear. And as someone who's played a lot of Starfield, I'm pleased
too,
that
Phil.
players in Japan will get to experience
Starfield
a
is
fully
exceptional.
localized Shattered Space, with the interface, voice acting, and subtitles all available in Japanese. In October, Blizzard will launch Vessel of Hatred, the first expansion for Diablo 4. Players will venture into a
That is
new
gonna
region of
crush.
Sanctuary with an all-new character class and mercenary companions
That is gonna
to fight
crush,
alongside, and challenge themselves with a new endgame co-op experience,
That is gonna
Dark
crush.
Citadel. Also in October, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will be available on Xbox consoles, PC, and with Game Pass.
God damn.
Set in the
bro.
1990s, Black Ops 6 features a new campaign,
Nice.
incredibly
You
deep
mean when shit was
multiplayer,
cool?
round-based zombies,
You mean my
and
heyday,
redefined
Phil?
player movement throughout the game. The reaction to the beta has been phenomenal,
What's
and
going
we
on with
can't
Phil?
wait to
I think he's
welcome
lost weight. I
players
think he's
to
gotten
the
in
full
shape, buddy.
game on October 25th.
All right, man. Get in the
In
gym,
November,
lift.
players will take to the skies in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
That's pretty big.
Some of you
That
may
game looks
remember
amazing.
that when
I'm
we brought
interested in that.
Microsoft Flight Simulator to
Not a big
Tokyo Game
flight sim
Show
guy either.
back in
That looks kind of
2020,
amazing.
the very first world update the team created was focused on Japan. The audience
Nice.
here has grown significantly. We have more cool content planned for our Japanese players in the future,
It's got
so
my
stay
favorite
tuned.
gaming executive, bro.
And in December, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle will make its debut.
No,
The
I didn't
team at
shave.
Machine Games, in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games,
I don't care what you
has
say about
crafted
this.
a
Everybody's like,
first-person
"Oh, the
adventure
world
game
can find it,
that puts
bro."
players in the
The game's gonna
shoes
be
of the
huge.
world's most famous archaeologist,
It's gonna be huge,
using
man.
his whip, his wits, and more than a bit of luck to overcome his enemies.
You can't throw the baby
And
out
like
with the
Shattered
bathwater.
Space, Indiana Jones
I know
will
we're
be
dealing with like a
localized
period
in
of time
Japanese.
with gaming.
Next year, our lineup of
Let's hear it.
games keeps on going with Avowed, South of Midnight, Doom the Dark Ages,
Boom!
Fable, and more.
Eh.
all available
That
on
Fable
day
looks
one with
freaking
Game
good.
Pass. I'm also proud to
tell you, I've
announce
never been a big Fable
that on
guy either.
November 5th, StarCraft Remastered and StarCraft 2 will be available with PC Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate.
Nice.
The StarCraft series helped define real-time strategy in
Yes.
esports and live streaming.
It's really
And
the-
we're
the-
thrilled that
the
even
pinnacle
more
of it.
players will get to experience the campaign and multiplayer modes from these two iconic games. So enjoy the rest of the show, and arigato gozaimasu.
Thank you, Phil. And then he's gonna let
打天
his
使の守護者か
guardian of fallen angels.
守るのはキルクルス・マグヌス大円環だ
Boom! That's gonna crush, bro. I hate to tell you, you can like
Konnichiwa and welcome
Oh my
to
God.
Machine Games. I'm Jerk Gustafsson, game director
That's
on
how
Indiana
you want your
Jones
creative
and
director
the
to
Great
look.
Circle.
And I'm Axel Turenius, creative
this is a
director
guy
of the
who
Great
chills
Circle,
out with a
and
drum
thank you
set.
for joining us here in our motion
in the
capture
office.
studio in Uppsala.
He's like, yes, I'm going
Indiana
to be
Jones
drumming.
and the Great Circle
I have to
is a
drum for an
first-person
hour, then I
single-player
can
adventure
create.
where you uncover one of history's greatest mysteries.
大円か。
その通り
Set in 1937, sinister forces are scouring the globe for the secret to an ancient power.
This is
and
the
only
new
one
movie, bro.
person can stop them.
This is because you can't. He's too
Indiana
old. He can't make any more movies.
問題から
He don't look like
そう
that.
逃
He
げ
looked
て
like
ばか
that
りは
back in
い
the
られない
90s.
ぞ
Indeed
See, to me, video games are the
We
new
are
movies. They're
very
interactive
excited for our
movies.
players in Japan and around the world to get their
Movies are
hands
like-
on Indiana Jones and the Great
That one
Circle
guy on
when
the
it
left,
launches
he's
on
like
Xbox,
absolutely
PC and Game Pass
bug-eyed.
on December 9th.
Look
Thanks
at Mr.
for
Neo
tuning in
Primitive.
to the Xbox digital broadcast at
This
Tokyo
guy's, I
Game
will
Show.
wear a
And we
shirt
look
with
forward
a collar.
to showing you more.
You do
soon.
not have to wear a collar.
Arigato
Goto.
gozaimasu.
I will wear the collar. It's barely a collar. Yeah, this is gonna be good. This game looks fucking amazing. Oh, I'm sorry. Pardon me.
OK
Oh yeah, this is huge. Huge. I mean, do they have to staple like a female companion onto them? Yeah. It's the same thing with the movies. I think it's amazing. Traveling suit outfit. I love it. You should buy the collector's edition of that game. If you care about collecting, you should buy the collector's edition of that game. That's big. How cute is this shit? Is it like Pocky and Rocky? Freaking raccoon in a hat. What's cuter than that? Got a little belly bouncing. I'm starving. I haven't had anything to eat today. I set all this up. We're like, oh, there you go. Little cozy game. So believe it or not, I like some of this cozy shit, especially the real Japanesey kind. That's great. Did I just say Japanesey? Oh, he's taking pictures too. Like pictures, like photo mode, and like Pokemon Snap is like in every game now, and I love that. That's pure Japanese. If you can work like some train.
I saw you
stuff in there,
long
even
before
better.
your quest began, hero. I saw you before you threw open the doors
12
of
million
time
billion
and
BC.
space and
Like
turned
way
the world
long ago.
on its head.
In the age of wonder.
Let me show you a glimpse of what I saw.
Uh-oh. It's like a neo retro. Yeah, this looks really good. Wow. A lot of notes from Octopath path. Now it's like way laid out. So now we've gone cyberpunk. Oh wow. End of days. Pick your era. Pick your heroes. Sally Ford. Looking like a Pokemon there.
Prepare to remake history.
Big. That's gonna be big. That's a. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Oh yeah. Japan. Boom. Loves that.
転がす、巻き込む、大きくする。
Pure Japan. That game is like again. They know their customer now in Japan. The farm animals is hilarious. Again, photo mode. That's big for photo mode, you know, when you get like a big thing going. King of the Cosmos. Because that is Japan. Roll now. He's like, you don't know. Awesome. And they throw the logo up there. Genius, Phil.
Thank you.
Royal Reverie. Here we go. There's more stuff. To your health. Uh-oh.
团队战术设计的基础上，独具创新的融入了卡牌系统，为玩家提供更多的策略性和随机性。
经济的设计
可能会比较偏同时，但我们通常利用卡牌来让每局这个随机性更大。
本次测试中，我们总共带来了数十张新卡牌，比如一张可以让玩家进行蓄力跳，并在落地时影响周围的敌人。
鸟人这张卡牌可以让玩家获取在空中缓降和降低散射的能力，和跳跃达人搭配使用，可以获得更久的滞空时间。我们的思路是给对局带来更多的随机性和架枪的自由度。
说到强光手电这张卡的话，它的实际作用会类似于一个可控的闪光弹这样子的一个功能。
我们常见的射击游戏里的闪就是白，网上其实有很多的梗，你被闪了以后，你的屏幕全白。顺势而为吧，直接做了一个卡叫做混合，让闪光的实际时间和强度会减弱很多。
类似的卡牌组合与克制的例子还有很多，比如剑圣和龟背的组合，可以让玩家获得前后无敌的防御。我们希望通过这种趣味性的设计，带给玩家更纯粹的快乐。
本次测试我们会带2名新英雄，他们的能力和设计理念呢都与环境相关。Sona 是一个以声音为核心的战场侦察兵，它可以利用声音元素进行侦察和隐蔽，帮助队友掩盖行动声响，提供关键支援。这使得 Sona 在团队中显得独特而具有战略意义。它的设计灵感来源于海洋生物在声音应用方面的卓越能力。此外，我们还很高兴推出另一位新英雄 Spider， 他能够带领团队快速移动，布下致命陷阱，或者将敌人捕获到自己身边，以进行突袭的反杀。凭借其敏捷和神秘感 ，Spider 提供了令人兴奋的游戏体验。我们相信，这支新英雄不仅会多样化玩家们的体验，也能提升整个游戏的
在接下来的 beta 测试中，我们会将测试范围扩大到欧洲、亚洲、拉美等更多地区，并积极听取玩家的建议。欢迎大家来体验我们的游戏，参与 beta 测试。
That's the new hotness, bro. Whatever. Uh-oh. 35th? Atlas is genius. Let's put the creators of Persona.
ければもうすぐ王だよ。
The heroic power archetype, final form achieved. This looks nuts. Anything Atlas, buy it. Anything Atlas, buy it. This looks amazing. Yep. Oh shit, that shit is wild. What are they doing in Japan? Is it all like the nuclear radiation? Have the Japanese mutated to a new form? Because some of this shit they put in the game is like straight out of a freaking absinthe fever dream. Hey! Archetype Messiah. Yeah, we look, sorry, Christianity. Yeah, buy that. Buy it. Yes, buy it. Buy it now. Buy the collector's edition if you can. Atlas collector's edition, like working designs, are just works of art. Just get them, enjoy them, love them, stack them. Like get a warehouse. Buy some warehouse space. Get it. Atelier Yumiya.
光栄テクモゲームスプロデューサーの細井純三と申します。アトリエシリーズはですね、錬金術をテーマとした RPG となっています。本作はですね、次世代のアトリエシリーズを作り上げるというところが我々開発チームとして一番目指していたところになります。我々として一番大切にしている世界観というのはですね、錬金術が根付いている世界というものをファンタジックに描いているというところを非常に重要視しておりまして、それをですね、ユーザーの皆様に体験していただくことを一番重要視しています。本作はですね、とある大陸にあったアラディス帝国の謎を追い求める物語になっています。本作の世界観では錬金術は禁忌とされている術で、周囲にはですね、危険な術として認識されています。主人公であるユミヤの母親はですね、災厄によって亡くなっており、その謎もですね、本大陸で追い求めるというのが本作のストーリーになっています。これでは多く語れないんですけども、今回のヴィランに関してはですね、信念であったりとか自分が持っている正義というものを誇りにですね、敵対することになるので、これまで以上に魅力的なヴィランと戦うことになるんじゃないかなと思っています。
These games are amazing. I mean, there are people that their whole channel is dedicated to like
本作のバ
one
トルシステム、
trilogy
今ま
of
でと
this
全然違う
series.
なと思うのはですね、今までって単性であったりとか、単性をベースにしているので HP1 から、例えば敵の攻撃を 100% 受けるだったりとか、敵の攻撃によってもう確実に死ぬタイミングっていうのを想定してたんですけども、本作って HP1 からでも回避を繰り広げることによって状況を好転させるようなシステムが存在していて、そこは非常にですね、興奮するポイントになっているかなと思ってます。
And yes, are there idealized female body types?
コアシステムの統合に関しても一新してますし、戦闘やフィールドに関してもですね、特にフィールドに関しては非常に広大なフィールドをつけめるところがポイントになっています。ですので我々としては新しいアプリを作り上げるというところに一番注目してほしいと思っております。私が非常に参考にさせていただいたのは、ヘイローの第1作目で初めてこの FPS でオープンワールドみたいな形のものを体験したときに、世界ってこんなに広がるんだなっていう、なんか未知の体験っていうものを体験できたときは、非常に僕として子供時代なんですけども、非常にワクワクしたんですよ。その経験っていうのは非常にこのユミヤのアトリエでは重要視してまして、やっぱ初めてフィールドにこの降り立ったときワクワクしている体験っていうものは非常に重要視しています。またゲームシステムにおいては調合というこちらがですね、本作において一番重要なシステムになっております。アイテムとアイテムをですね、組み合わせて行うコアなシステム、新しいアイテムを使うようなコアなシステムがあるんですけども、ユーザーさんが考える正解というものがそれぞれ存在していてですね、他のゲームではない奥深さというのが非常に重要なシステムになっています。その結果ですね、ユーザーさんが自分が望む調合結果を得るためにはさまざま努力をしなければならないんですけれども、その結果を得た時の爽快感というのは本作の醍醐味の一つかなと思っています。それ以外にですね、ユーザーさんが試行錯誤をしてですね、素材を その
it may
活
even
用す
go
る
back
方
to
法というか
PS1.
活用できるシステムはないのかと考えた時
I
に、
know it's
昨今
it's
いろい
on
ろなところで
PS2,
クラフトであったりと
and
か
it
ハウ
really
ジングというも
broke
の
out
が
in
流行ってい
PS3.
るというところもありましたので、我々としてはアトリエシリ
But
ーズに
I
ハウジ
think
ン
it
グという
goes
システムを
back,
入れることによ
Atelier
っ
goes
て
back
より体験が豊かになる
to
と思ったため、ハウジングのシステムを
PS1.
購入することにしました。
It's a really old series. It's been around for a long, long
そもそもこのアトリエシリーズが
And
初
they're
めて
beautiful. Like the artwork is
Xbox に
beautiful.
参入するタイトルになるので、そもそもこのゲーム自体
It is an
がアトリエ
amazing
シリーズ
series.
自体が
Again, it is
RPG の
a
中でもユニークな作品になっているので、アトリエシリーズ遊んでいただいた時点で非常にこういうゲームもあるんだって驚いていただけるんじゃないかなと思ってます。弓矢のアトリエは Xbox シリーズ X、Xbox One にて2025年3月21日に発売予定です。皆さんぜひ楽しんでください。
I think that's the only. I think there may only be one, maybe two games that did. I know there was one where they had a male and a female pro tag, but it is absolutely dominated by female pro tags.
できるよ。チャージ。
おい。So it's kind of like a top-down action hack and slash. It kind of reminds me of Brutal Fusion. Thanks, man. You looking good? Hey, Tylord. Hi. Tylord Stevenson, go check out his channel. He's an old schooler, a mic ruler. He is a loyalist on this channel. He is in the Elite Premium Platinum Club.
You humans toss that word around like it's
I'm glad I
nothing of
decided to
significance
live
at all.
react to this. This is very nice.
As if it's something that you can hold in the palm of your hand. Can it be seen if I rip open this chest of yours?
Goodbye, Halcyon
Or is
Days.
the true
Oh, is it
heart
Bleach?
elsewhere? If I crush your skull, will I find it in
God,
there?
I was gonna say it looks like an anime.
What is a heart?
Yeah,
Be
it's got the
aware of
visual
your
say it's Bleach.
surroundings. Don't let your
Nice.
guard down for even an instant.
I've been waiting. I mean, I think there are Bleach games out there. I think I know of one. I think it may be a PS2 Bleach game. Yeah, there you go. Nice. It looks amazing. Holy shit. Wow. Is it fighting? Is it strictly fighting?
But don't worry, I'll teach you. Observe well. This is what true despair looks like.
Get up. Come on, get up. I will protect her.
Nice. That looks freaking amazing.
Does exploring the unknown call to
Sinuality.
you?
Somebody just
Do you
hit
believe
my,
you have what
my-
it takes
my-
to rise to the surface? Then life as a drifter
City of Tampa
awaits.
offices will be closed.
It is a harsh world, rich in resources
Yeah, we're in the
and
middle of a
danger.
hurricane, by the way.
You will not go
Elite.
it alone, however.
We're right in the middle of
a
it.
select AI Magus partner will assist you on and off the field. Put in the hard work, and you will
See,
rise
Japan has
beyond
no
mere survival.
trouble with female pro tags and integrating female pro tags. Again, gaming has never had trouble with diversity. Ever.
Prove your mettle
It
as a
has never
drifter
had a
today.
problem. It is the most diverse medium ever created. Video games, the most diverse. I don't know about that. But school uniform, of course. Japan, we love you.
Konnichiwa.
Hi,
to
I'm a fat
Tokyo
guy.
Game Show and our entire Japanese
Uh-oh,
Fallout
Fallout.
76 community. I'm John Rush, Creative Director on Fallout 76 at Bethesda Game Studios, and we wanted to give a huge shout out to our amazing player base over here. The Japanese Fallout 76 community has been one of our most talented and dedicated. From playtime to levels to camp building, you guys have been an absolute joy to watch and play with as you journey down those country roads in Appalachia. To celebrate this creativity, here are just a handful of the incredible vault dwellers and camps we've seen over the years.
But it is possible to do some really wild shit. And sometimes some stuff will just appear. Like a base will just appear in a place where you've never seen a base before. And you'll just be in that particular instance where that particular gamer has created that environment. But Fallout 76,
so
and I
again,
have to say
thank
this,
you for your continued passion and creativity.
I beat on that
we love
game
seeing all
like
of you
a
share it
bad
with us
habit.
every day and can't wait to see what you'll get up to in the future. Speaking of the future,
Fallout 76
we'd like to confirm some exciting
is probably
news.
The best
Cat and dog people rejoice!
iteration
We're excited to tell you that
of
Camp Pets are
Fallout
finally
ever.
coming to Fallout 76
My favorite
at
game,
the
of
end
course,
of this
is
year.
3.
These new
Number
furry
2 would
friends
be
will
New
reside
Vegas.
in your camps and
But
can
Fallout
be interacted
76
with in a
does
number
a
of ways.
whole lot more.
We'll have more to share about your
as a
newfound
live
furry
service.
friends in the
It's
coming
kind of-
months.
it's kind
So
of
until
amazing.
then, we'll see
It
you
is
in
now.
West Virginia.
It was shit. It is a transformative. Same thing with Starfield.
幻想水湖伝ファンの皆様、大変長くお待たせしました。コナミデジタルエンターテインメントの崎山です。今日は幻想水湖伝 1&2HD リマスターの最新情報をお届けします。幻想水湖伝シリーズは1995年に第1作目が発売されたコナミを代表する RPG タイトルとなっています。今作はそのシリーズの1作目と2作目が一つになったタイトルとなっています。昨年の発売延期告知から長らくお待たせしました。発売日は2025年3月6日となります。原作での温かみのあるキャラクターのドット表現をそのままに、全ての背景を HD へ書き直し、各種エフェクトを強化しました。サウンドは原作の印象を損なわないよう注意しながら環境音や足音などを追加しました。UI は原作の仕様を尊重しながらもより快適に遊べるようにしました。バトルでは倍速機能の実装やお任せ選択をワンボタンでできるようにするなど、原作で好評だったサクサクバトルがより遊びやすくなる要素を追加いたしました。リマスターではそれぞれの原作の良さを変えずに新たな環境で楽しんでいただけるように作成しました。たくさんの方に幻想水湖伝の世界で遊んでいただけるよう祈っております。
Yeah! That's a day one buy for me right there. I'm a tactical RPG fan. I'm not gonna be like, it's not my most favorite genre of all time, but I like tactical RPGs all the way back to was it Moon Madness or Nectaris? I forget what it was called on the TurboGrafx 16. That was one of the first tactical RPGs. Lunar Madness or maybe in that. I forget what it's called, but it's a tactical RPG. It's available on the TurboGrafx 16. In Japan, it's known as Nectaris, but you fight on the moon and Mars, and it's just freaking great. I was like blown away by how much I enjoyed that. Let me look it up. Oh, it's Military Madness. That's not Moon Madness. It takes place on the moon. It's Military Madness on the TurboGrafx 16. Military Madness. It's called Nectaris in Japan. It's a tactical RPG. And it's still fun to this day. And even on the PS3, you can buy that on their online store. You can get it online. You can get it on Steam. But Military Madness or Nectaris as a tactical RPG is just outstanding. It's just fun. it's just a fun, and it's got a story with it and cutscenes and all that stuff, but it's mainly the tactical RPG elements of it. That was my first really fun tactical RPG. Wait a minute. Is it prototype?
今作スリッターヘッドの、世界観的な部分でいうと、
90
年代初頭ぐらいの東アジアの架空の都市クーロンというのを舞台に、しております。そこはまだまだわい雑さが残っているというか現代ほど洗練されていないまだまだカオスな街の中でそこに何か異物が入り込むというか人を捕食する未知の生物が現れたということで人知れずその脅威と戦う人々の物語にフォーカスするそういった視点で描いた物語となっています。
I recommend, there's been several games based on it. I recommend you research it. It is absolutely terrifying.
一言で憑依というそのメカニクスに尽きると思っています。で主人公がこれは本当に今までないと思うんですけど姿形のない精神生命体であって人間の肉体を借りなければ何も行動できないというその特徴でそれを生かすことで瞬時次々と宿主を変えることで街中をすごい高速で駆け抜けるようなアクションがあったり時にはその宿主をミステリーなことで自分の命をつないだりとかいったちょっとその従来のとは一線を画するシステムというのがこうなってます。発想の転換が必要になるゲームだと思うんですよね。テストプレイをやっていてもやっぱり普通のゲームであればこういうことをしなければみたいなことをやる最初はやっていくんですけど違うんだこのゲームはで全く違う立ち回りというのが現実にの自分の中での意識の変化みたいなところが面白いんじゃないかなと思ってます。ゲーム内のクリーチャーに関してはモチーフがあってヤクシとスイタヘッドっていう存在が人間に擬態しているからその本体のを晒した時にも実は擬態生物がモチーフになっているみたいなところが面白いんじゃないかと思ってそういうところにこだわって作っております。プレイして驚いてほしい。
Because it's giving me very cyberpunk vibes.
この番組が終わった直後から本日、マイクロソフトストアにて Xbox 版の予約を開始させていただきます。通常版に加えまして後の設定資料集やサウンドトラックなども含まれたデラックスエディションといったものも用意しておりますのでぜひとも予約をお願いいたします。
Sometimes like this game looks interesting, but sometimes because I like the genre, especially the cyberpunk genre, I'll buy it to support the studio. There are games where I do that where I'm like, well, I'd probably rather play Cyberpunk 2077 to be honest, but I'll support the genre because it looks innovative, it's dark, it's cyberpunky, it's got a horror element to it. I support horror gaming big time. I spend a lot of money on horror gaming. Strategic turn-based battles with mecha! And again, this looks very Fortnite-y. It looks kind of better to me, actually. I like it. Very, very Japanese game. People keep hitting my freaking DMs. I wish these shows would get up off of me. Well, boys, Sony got me. I didn't get it. What?
그러고 보니 행성어에서 받아도 있다고 했어.
PS5 Pro?
조만간 멀리 나갈 일이 생길지도 모르겠어.
스타바이츠
皆さんこんにちは。 HD2D 版ドラゴンクエスト3プロデューサーの早坂です。本日は先行プレイ映像のご紹介をさせていただきます。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
今回はここロマリアの街からスタートし、シャンパーニの塔にいる盗賊カンダタを倒しに行く場面のご紹介です。その塔へたどり着くためにこの広大なフィールドを進まねばなりません。まさに冒険の旅ですね。そして当然ながら冒険に危険はつきものです。今回は勇者、魔法使い、僧侶、そして新職業である魔物使いで編成されたパーティーで進んでいきます。無事に塔に到着しましたが、神田がいるであろう最上階まで無事にたどり着くことはできるでしょうか。
You know, you can really get away with pretty much within the game itself. There's very little limitations. You know, it's really you're trying to hold yourself back from changing the character of the game.That's key.
さあ、いよいよ神田とのバトルです。ユニークな見た目をしていますが強敵ですので、パーティー編成はしっかり整えておく必要がありますね。
You know, it's like, bro, you know, Japanese people care about the legacy, the look, the aesthetic. He's like, we got you, baby. And they're giving you the gameplay. They know that's what you want to see. That guy will probably take it down at 0. One choppity chop.
たった今、新職業である魔物使いが活躍する場面をご覧いただきましたが、本作の新要素はそれだけではありません。それがこちら、モンスターバトルロードです。ここでは各地で保護したモンスターたちで編成したパーティーで試合に挑むことができ、勝利することで冒険に役立つ様々な報酬を手に入れることができます。というわけで、早速試合に挑むパーティー編成を決めましょう。スライムとアルミラージ、ホイミスライムを保護したので、これでエントリーをします。まずは初戦、彼らに作戦の指示を出し、どんな戦いをしてくれるのか見てみましょう。無事に勝利できましたね。そのまま2回戦へと進みます。残念。ここから先に行くにはさらに強いモンスターを保護したり、今いるモンスターを強くする必要がありそうです。冒険をしながらぜひ彼らを見つけてみてください。本日の特別配信はここまでとなります。 HD2D 版ドラゴンクエスト3、そして伝説2は11月14日発売です。ぜひ Xbox シリーズ XS とマイクロソフトストアで予約してくださいね。以上、プロデューサーのハズバでした。
Day 1. That's another one. Buy it. Day 1, bro. And you can buy it digitally, of course, but get it physical.
皆さん、こんにちは。Xbox のサラです。I am thrilled to be back here at Tokyo Game Show. Our commitment to being the home for players and creators around the world is absolute. And games from Japan and across Asia are a major part of that.
Some people
From
call that
heartwarming
color
indies
she's
to
wearing
iconic studios
khaki.
to concept-shattering visionaries. The future is bright, with more than 1,400 console and PC titles in active development for Xbox from creators across Asia.
Yes,
we
that
are
bracelet
delighted
is
to
solid
showcase
gold,
some
bro.
of those upcoming titles in our broadcast today, like Metal Gear Solid Delta, Snake Eater from Konami, Metaphor Refantazio from Atlas, Atelier Yumiya from Koei Tecmo, which is the first of the Atelier franchise to come to Xbox, as well as indie games including All You Need Is Help from Q Games and Tanuki Pon Summer from Denki Works. And we are hard at work building even more
Japan
ways to
loves
play
that shit.
amazing
You have
titles
some
like
really
these.
good Japanese content.
One of our newest ways
Like
to play is on
Japanese-focused
Amazon Fire
games.
TV. Just plug a Fire TV stick into any
No, it's
screen,
not.
grab a controller, and you can play Game Pass titles over the cloud
Like the basic,
without
like the
needing a
basic
dedicated
package shit
console or gaming
on a
PC.
Fire Stick.
Because Xbox is all about giving you choice. You can play the way you want today, from PC and console to handhelds and smart TVs, and you
I have
can
to give
bring
it to
your
Sarah.
games with
She's
you
really
onto future
looks
hardware.
like fun
And
put
we are
together this
overjoyed
time.
to welcome more games for you to love from a legendary developer. Our partnership with
She's
Square
much
Enix
more
is stronger
relaxed.
than
I
ever.
think
and we're
they've
delighted
sent her,
they keep bringing
they've
more
sent
games
her
to Xbox
some,
on console and
some
PC,
voice coaching,
including the upcoming
and some
Dragon Quest
coaching.
III HD 2D
Because she's been a little
and I'm honored
awkward, a
to
little
announce,
stilted.
playable
This is like the
today
most
on
comfortable
Xbox
that I've
are
seen
more
her.
titles coming from Square
So,
Enix, including Trials
I'll
of
give you a
Mana,
wow,
Legendary,
Sarah. Great job.
and Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster, Final Fantasy 1 through 6. Let's take a look.
Sock it to me, Sarah.
This is
Playing
the
attention,
answer.
PlayStation. Wow. This is like a feather in the cap. Yeah. This is a feather in the cap of Xbox.
Took Fairy away.
Right here. Just being able to feature them like full blown in an international presentation.
Come on.
Damn it. We're in a hurricane in my
Hand over that sword.
I have a cover for my lawn
If you wish
furniture
to
and it
save
just
Fairy,
blew off for like the second time.
like good children.
We're gonna start feeling the hurricane
We've
more and
done
more
it.
as the day goes on. It's a big one too.
The
It's a
Benevodons
biggie.
have awakened.
It like basically covers the entire Gulf of Mexico. And the thing about the Gulf of Mexico is it's very warm water. Like people don't even get how warm the water in the Gulf is. Like when you come in and you go to a Florida beach on the west side, the temperature is like bath water. I mean, you just walk into it and you're like, whoa, this is warm.
Show you the strength of my
It's not like on the Atlantic side when it's like worse. It's like cold because you've got all that water coming down from the north. But it's and mixing.
What does this
But the Gulf
Ever
is
since
like
that day you beat me,
it's like freaking
I've
bath
been
water,
getting
dude.
stronger.
There's sometimes I've stepped
I'll
into
show
the
you
Gulf, it's
power.
like shocked me
Right here,
how
right
warm
now.
it is. It's like heat. It's like a heated pool. Excellent game. Buy it day one buy. All these RPGs, strategy RPGs, day one buys. Buy them as soon as you can. That's as cheap as they're gonna be. They are hitting all the beats with the Japanese market right now. And they are, Phil came out and said it with pride because that has been a needle they've been trying to move for a long time. Wow, this looks really good. This looks gorgeous. Day one buy. They have finally moved the needle in Japan in terms of hardware and software. And they're doubling down with this show. That's gorgeous. Day one buy. There's been like 5 or 6 day one purchases. This is an amazing show. I am so glad. Like most of these presentations are just tedious, but this has been an excellent show. They've been just like body blow, uppercut. The cat's laying down.
ファイナルファンタジーピクセルリマスターが
Pixel
Xbox
Remaster.
に登
Final
場。
Fantasy Pixel Remaster.
光の力を授かった4人の戦士は世界を覆う闇に
Day
立
one
ち向か
buy.
う。
Man, this is back in my day. Holy fuck.
強大な帝国に立ち向かう反乱
I've
軍
been
の若
gaming for a
者
long
たち。
time. Like I've done things for 10 years. I've done them for 15 years.
クリスタルに選ばれた
Gaming is
少年
pretty
たち
much the
の旅。
only thing I've done since the, as a hobby. That's why like people
内
bitch
なる
about
葛藤を
gaming.
抱えたまま
You're
青年は世
unattractive
界
if
を
you're a
守る
game.
べ
I
く
like. I
剣を
don't
取る。
give a flying F. I've been gaming since Pong. I got a Pong machine with
風
RF
の異変をきっ
connection
か
back
け
in
に
the
戦
70s.
士たちは世界を守る旅へ。
And then Atari 2600, Nintendo.
魔
I
導
mean,
の
all
力
of
を
it,
めぐ
bro.
り
All
大
of
きな運命が動き始める。
it. Yeah, day one buy. Day one buy.
ファイナルファンタジーピクセルリマスター6作品セットも配信。
Holy shit. Day one buy. Just buy it.
ゲームの詳細については Xbox ワイヤーをご覧ください。ご視聴ありがとうございました。
Oh, they kept it. They ended it on a high note, and they didn't bore me with bullshit. Excellent. And then they're gonna do a highlight reel. Good job. God damn, they crushed this show. They absolutely crushed the show. Xbox, 10 out of 10.
Do that happy
Freaking
dance one more
awesome. A beautiful show. Freaking loved it. You crushed it, bro. You crushed it. LVO Toro, fancy action now. We are signing.
Let me show them some fancy action now.